On today's Arizona Daily Mix, staying in town for the 4th? See where you can do a staycation with fireworks and get free food for the kids this summer. And get ready for a splash. We're hanging out with the sea lion at Wildlife World Zoo. And get in line because we're trying a new viral Korean sandwich shop in Phoenix that's all worth the wait. That's what they're telling me. We got that and a lot more, and it all starts right now. Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Brad Perry. Thanks for joining us this morning here on the CW7 Arizona. We have a great show for you today. Well, Teresa is up north doing some taping for our big rodeo show that's going to be taking place next week up in the Prescott area for the oldest rodeo. What'd you say? What did I say? I said next week. What is it? Wednesday. Right. That's what I was saying. Wasn't I saying it right? Aunt Dottie. Oh, you want me to get right? You just said Aunt Dottie in our meeting. You said, hey, Brad, just mention we're going to be there next week. But now you could have said, hey, Brad, in the meeting you said, Brad, mention that we're going to be there on Wednesday live at the rodeo grounds at the oldest rodeo show in town, in the country. Oh my goodness, Aunt Dottie and I, we go back too far. But yes, we're going to be having some fun up there, so you're going to definitely check us out. But with the 4th of July coming up, the Grand Hyatt Scottsdale Resort is a great place to watch fireworks with the family. And I got a sneak peek, or should I say a taste, of what's on the menu for their big holiday barbecue celebration.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Scottsdale Resort.
Summer has arrived in the valley, and the Grand Hyatt Scottsdale Resort has some great fun for the whole family to enjoy. Chef, hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great because there's so much going on here at the Grand Hyatt Scottsdale Resort, like camp.
Oh my gosh, we couldn't be more excited for our Camp Hyatt Grand Summer Escape. We have a ton of activities for the family, for children, special packages for staycationers. It's going to be a fantastic summer here at the resort with tons of food and programming. Can't beat it.
I love it. And I understand kids get to eat free?
They do. So with the purchase of an adult entree, kids can eat free. The beautiful thing about it, you don't have to stay here to get that deal. So come on out if you're just staying locally, get your kids fed with a delicious meal and enjoy one for yourself as well.
I love it. Okay. This spread right here looks amazing because there is a big 4th of July celebration going on here.
There is. So we have fireworks, we have tons of programming, we have hair braiding, face painting, and a beautiful buffet before the fireworks get set off. Upscale barbecue, all the greats from 4th of July. You can't miss it.
I love it. And with that said, let's look at this menu here, especially as we do something light on the menu. What do we got down here?
Yeah, so we have our traditional potato salad with a whole grain mustard vinaigrette. Start off a little bit light.
I like that. And then moving up to a little bit of a fruit salad.
Yeah, so we like to really lean into the season with sweet and savory. So here we have a watermelon and feta salad with mint, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and lemon juice.
And then you can't go wrong with the coleslaw, right?
Traditional coleslaw. You can't beat it, especially with all this beautiful barbecue coming out.
And then what's this here?
So definitely leaning into the season again. We have a grilled peach and wild rocket salad with crispy prosciutto.
So, and plenty of fresh fruit around, which is really good.
Absolutely.
Muffins, is that what I'm seeing here?
So that's our house-made poblano cornbread. I've been making it for 15 years, finally perfected it, and happy to serve it to the guests here at Scottsdale.
I love it. All right, this is the main course right here. I wanted to start off a little easy. You know, I don't want to do too much, but corn on the cob.
Have to have corn on the cob. I'm from the East Coast, so New Jersey corn is fantastic. Bring it in, roast it really nice with a little bit of mesquite honey butter, and then we get to the meat of the matter, right? So St. Louis ribs with some ancho chili barbecue sauce.
My gosh, and then over here?
We have a little barbecue shrimp with some roasted lemon, peppers, and onions.
Nicely. And?
Barbecue chicken, 8-cut, marinated overnight, roasted till the skin is crispy, and finished with a little bit of our house-made barbecue sauce.
And then the sides here, a little bit of, is that callaloo or no? I want to say callaloo, but it's called?
Collard greens. Braised collard greens with a little bit of ham hock and some onions, garlic, a little bit of hot sauce.
And you can't go wrong with?
Smoked Gouda macaroni and cheese, made from scratch in-house, and then just finished finish in the oven for that nice crispy top.
Nice. And then what's this here?
This is some smoked brisket with our house-made pickles and pickled onions and our house-made barbecue sauce.
I love it. All right, let's talk dessert. Starting here.
Yes, absolutely. This is our fresh fruit tart, garnished with a little bit of red, white, and blue for the holiday.
I like it. And then this one here.
Blueberry cobbler with a little bit of powdered sugar on top.
Delicious. And is that cheesecake?
That is a traditional New York style cheesecake, absolutely.
I love it. And then down here.
This is a cherry cobbler, again, kind of leaning into the holiday and the season.
So, and then I love that you decorate the cupcakes here.
Yeah, so these are red velvet cupcakes made in-house by our bake shop with a little bit of red, white, and blue for the 250th.
I love it. And here?
This is our red, white, and blue panna cotta. So layers of blueberry, vanilla, and strawberry, red, white, and blue.
Oh my goodness. And these right here are a favorite with everyone.
Yes, we make them for the kids, but we find the adults like them just as much. So we like to make sure that we have plenty for everyone. These are our red, white, and blue cake pops.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you, this spread looks amazing, and everything that's going on here is so much fun for everybody. And I do strongly suggest to get one of those staycation deals. Am I right?
Yes, you can't miss it. It's a great deal for sure. Come out here, get out of the heat, get into one of our pools, enjoy the great packages that we have offered over the summer. Kids eat free, activations, fireworks. You can't beat it. This is the place to be for summer in Scottsdale.
I like it. Information's on the screen. How you can find out about everything happening here at the Grand Hyatt Scottsdale Resort, especially that 4th of July celebration and the staycations. Got to check it out.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Grand Hyatt Scottsdale Resort.
All right, later in the show, we head up north to Williams to sip and savor some Arizona wines. But first, Lexi gets to know the sea lions at Wildlife World Zoo next.
We're so glad that you're watching CW7 Arizona today. Be sure to check us out online as well. See the trending stories that you need to know, program information, and so much more. It's all good over on CW7AZ.com.
They're playful, they're curious, and always ready to make a splash. Lexi goes behind the scenes with the sea lions at the Wildlife World Zoo Aquarium in Safari Park.
One of Wildlife World Zoo's special animals they have here are their sea lions, and Danielle here is going to tell me all about them because there are so many unique things about them. They have different behaviors, and they just have unique qualities all about them. Can you tell me a little bit about here at Wildlife World Zoo and what you guys do with them?
So here at Wildlife World, with our 6 California sea lions, we do daily positive reinforcement training so we can encourage those natural behaviors. Now, our sea lion team is amazing. They do phenomenal work with these guys, and they've built such a trusting bond between these animals. So you can come out to Wildlife World, and included in your admission, we will have our animal encounter shows and our daily sea lion shows. So you don't want to miss it because you can see some of those really unique behaviors that our sea lion trainers have been able to capture through that positive reinforcement and show off to our guests as well. But of course, our animals do have that freedom of choice, so it is all up to them, but they are phenomenal animals and represent those wild counterparts.
And so I feel like they do deserve a proper introduction. So we should introduce the two we have out here right now.
Yes, so this is one of my personal favorites in the entire zoo. This is Crockett. He is our male, adult male, and you can see right behind him is Paris. So we do have 2 adult females, and then they have a few kids as well that they have had throughout the years. So you can see the size difference in these guys. Now Crockett is pushing 400 to 500 pounds. So he's about 480 right now, but these guys can actually get up to 900 pounds in the wild because they'll see other males. It'll stimulate testosterone, but here he doesn't have that competition, so he is at a nice slender, almost 500 pounds.
Which is quite large still, of course. Let's talk a little bit briefly about some special facts about them. Their flippers and their little ears, all those things.
Yes, so those ears, they're actually able to close off, so they're able to not get water in them as they're swimming through, catching fish. You can see they have that fur covering the body as well. If you look at their flippers, right at that back flipper there, you can see they have those toenails. Now these guys do not have collarbones, so they'll use those back toenails to scratch up on their head if they get a little itch. You can see those on their face, what look like whiskers. Those are called vibrissae, and those are going to help them navigate their environment. So their sensory organs, they're going to help them kind of, when it's dark under the water, it'll help them kind of find their way around, find fish. And those eyes, this is one of my favorite facts, actually can move independently like a chameleon. So that's really helpful to them so they can see and navigate that environment.
And so you guys have encounters here of many different animals, but they are one of them. What is included with that?
So with that, you're able to come meet our California sea lions. You can come right up here on stage and meet our sea lion trainers. They do amazing work with these guys. They've got those great relationships with them, and they're very kind people, I will say. And you get to hang out with our California sea lions, maybe get a fishy kiss. So we can come up right in between these guys if you would like a kiss as well. These guys are amazing animals, and they represent those wild counterparts, which is so important for conservation efforts.
Okay, perfect. Well, if someone wants to come check you guys out, what's the website right before we get a kiss?
So the website's going to be wildliferoad.com, and you can check us out on our social media pages as well.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. We're going to end, I think, with the kiss on our cheek.
All right, coming up, we've got the top home essentials for the summer. Next on the Arizona Daily Mix.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by LG, Cheetah Living, and Best Way USA.
Summer is here and everyone is getting ready for the heat. Kelly Edwards is here to tell you all the essentials you'll need to get your home ready for summer. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning.
All right, let's just dive in. Where do we start?
Okay, now I know this seems counterintuitive, but we're actually going to start in the kitchen. Now I usually talk about the kitchen in the fall during the holidays, but obviously we spend a lot of time in the kitchen in the summer because we entertain and we cook, right? Well, if you want to elevate your kitchen this summer, you must do it with brand new appliances. And everybody knows that I love LG appliances, so I am joined by LG today, and they have their fabulous signature smart induction range, which I love. Now this is great. I'm a designer. A lot of my clients ask for induction these days. It actually has an AI gourmet camera, so you can watch the food as it's cooking. So let's say you're outside entertaining, this actually shows you what's happening inside. It also has a dynamic pro bake convection, which I love. Both work together, really impressive results. Whether you are maybe preparing a weeknight meal or you're hosting, maybe you're hosting the World Cup, because we are all watching that right now. This oven has a powerful induction cooking, and it also has innovative features like no preheat air fry, and it also has an air sous vide, so you can create memorable meals easier than ever. My favorite part is once the celebration ends, I hate cleaning, so this actually has the easy clean and self clean technology, which is fabulous. You can go to lg.com to find out more information.
What can you suggest for comfort spaces in our home or our home office?
Well, here's the thing. You cannot use the word comfort and not think of a recliner, right? Because what is more comfortable than a fabulous recliner? And Cheetah has their amazing Vinca recliner, which I have behind me. This is great because it's really designed to bring comfort into every single part of your life. So let's say you work from home. You can adjust the headrest, the back, even the lower back support separately to make it more comfortable. Parents, like you can see here, if you have a little one at home, it has smooth gliding and swivel design, so it really makes nursing and soothing a baby even easier. It's also Green Guard Gold certified, so you know that they focused on safety. Best part, it reclines almost flat. It has a USB charging port, and it also has side pockets for those phones, those remotes, those books, things like that. Comfortable, practical, and honestly designed for real life. You can see the name right there, Cheetah, C-H-I-T-A. If you go to cheetahliving.com, they're actually having a 4th of July sale. This is where you can actually save some money.
And those are worth investing in because you could have them for years, even after you're done nursing a baby. You still want to sit in that thing.
Oh my gosh, you could have this for the baby, and then afterwards you can move it to your home office to work. You can move it out to your living room. I mean, it's honestly, I have to be honest, I'm giving my dad one for Father's Day. And he lives in Phoenix, so I hope he's not watching.
Okay, Kelly, I'm glad you mentioned Phoenix. I don't know if you've heard, Arizona can get a little toasty in summer. Do you have any suggestions for keeping cool?
I absolutely do. So you can stay cool and create memories at the same time. My favorite memories as a kid is being in the backyard at my parents' house swimming in the pool. So I'm actually joined by Best Way. They have a variety of above ground swimming pools. They have them in different sizes, different budgets, and they also focus on different lifestyle needs. So you can bring more fun to your summer, cool off on those hot days, spend time with family and friends. Again, different sizes, different styles. They were really designed for convenience as well as durability. Great way to create those summer memories. You can get one of these pools for as little as $250. You go to bestwayusa.com. You go to Amazon and other selected retailers. But in this Arizona hot sun, you're definitely going to need this in your backyard.
Kelly, thank you so much. I know you're going to give one of those to your dad also for Father's Day.
You know, actually, I probably should, because he doesn't have a pool. He needs one of these.
Okay, I think you got the 1-2 punch for Father's Day. Kelly, where can we go for more information?
You can obviously go to any of these brands' websites, or you can go to my Instagram, which is Kelly Edwards Inc.
Thank you so much, and happy summer.
Happy summer.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by LG, Cheetah Living, and Best Way USA.
Coming up, looking for some affordable indoor fun this summer? See where you can go to a movie for $3.50? What? Yeah, that's coming up next.
Find CW7 Arizona on all your favorite platforms. YouTube TV, Hulu Plus Live TV, Fubo TV, DirecTV Stream, DirecTV, Dish, Cox, and Sparklight. CW7 Arizona, it's all good.
And welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. There's still a lot more to come on the show, so sit back, relax, because it's time for our top story of the day. Our top story involves the candy that melts in your mouth and not in your hands, M&Ms. They are making some changes. They are taking on Make America Healthy Again movement by introducing some new candies without artificial dyes. Yes, beginning in August, they'll come out with some of their M&Ms with no dyes that have been pretty much banned a little bit. I'm sorry. Reason why I'm reading this because it's their 85th anniversary that they're doing this. But what's getting me is the colors that are not going to be on there. Blue and brown candies have been taken off of the lineup because I didn't realize this. It's hard to make the blue color and the brown color. So there's no non-artificial materials to make those two colors. So if you have blue or brown M&Ms right now, you might want to hold on to them. They're going to be worth some money and probably get harder than anything, which is kind of interesting. But this is something that a lot of people are doing, are taking out the artificial dyes. We know red dye got taken away. But I want to make sure people understand there will be red M&Ms. So there will be red, yellow, orange, and green will appear in the package for now on. They thought about doing purple and pink, but just didn't go over too well. So, but brown and blue are gone. Really quick, my M&M story is this, people. All right, well, I guess not. Hey, you want to find out more about the top story of the day? You can scan that QR code or head over to our CW7AZ.com website. All right, get ready for your mouth to start watering for this new gourmet Korean barbecue sandwich shop called Let's Toast.
So why we started Let's Toast is we wanted to bring something unique to Arizona. And I used to live in Korea for 5 years. My wife is from Seoul, that's where we met. And we really wanted to bring something unique. Like I said, it's kind of a fusion of Korean and American. I'm from Arizona originally, so we moved back here. When we got married, we started this business. And we just wanted to bring something special and unique with, you know, both of our skills combined to make something fun for Arizona. So we started out just as farmers markets, like on the weekend, and then it started taking off, so we slowly started doing that full time. And we've spent the last about 3 years going all over the valley to try to get our name out there and get our food out there. And thankfully, because of the response that everyone's had, that we've been able to start our first brick and mortar now. So the vibe of the place is modeled after our roots as a pop-up. So, you know, we used to cook, not in a food truck. A lot of people think we were a food truck, but we cooked in a tent. So like on the side of the tent. And we wanted people to kind of smell the food when they walked by. And that's how we would get people, you know, oh, what's that? You know, what's the smell? So we wanted to keep that same vibe here. So with our kitchen, it's an open kitchen. It's kind of a similar vibe to like the farmer's market. And we just wanted to have that spirit for the first brick and mortar as well too. So it is a lot of homemade ingredients. So we do make the milk bread ourselves first and foremost. And we also make the bulgogi marinade. So it's very like authentic bulgogi, you know, recipe passed down from my wife's mother. So also we have our own special sauces as well. It is a simple menu, but it's like high quality. We like to keep things very high quality, but simple. The items on the menu, it's going to be really simple, but like I said, high quality. So the most popular one is the bulgogi cheesesteak. That's our marinated ribeye shaved steak with our homemade mayo and teriyaki sauce. Also comes with a fried egg, mozzarella cheese, and our homemade milk bread. We also have a breakfast bacon, egg, and cheese served all day. That one's going to have sriracha mayo on it as well. We also have a new dessert item called cinnamon butter toast. That one's been really popular. We also have a watermelon juice. It's just freshly squeezed watermelon or chopped watermelon and blended. And we also sell our bread as well. So those are some of the most popular items. Where we are located is Central and Camelback, 100 East Camelback Road, Suite 164 at Uptown Plaza. Social media is Let's Toast Official, and that's going to be our TikTok, Facebook, and our Instagram, so please give us a follow there.
With the valley hitting heat wave temperatures, why not cool down watching some movies at Pollock Cinemas?
Pollock Tempe Cinemas became what it is today because it was an accident, actually. I was buying the shopping center, and when I was buying the shopping center, the movie theater was going to close. So I said, okay, well, how difficult could it be to run a movie theater? I know how to buy a ticket, I know how to buy popcorn, and I know how to sit in my seat. But other than that, I better start taking some crash courses. That was about 20-something years ago, and we've been running it ever since. We've stayed true to being unique. That's what Pollock Tempe Cinemas is all about. This isn't a big chain, and you're not going to see this someplace else. It's just not just a normal theater. Here at Pollock Tempe Cinemas, we pretty much get all the movies that are made. We usually get them about a month or two sometimes after they first are released. Thus is why it's called Second Run. But we also show a lot of the classics that nobody else is going to show, because when you've got a first-run movie theater, you have to be showing those first-run movies. I always find it amusing when I'll read online that some movie theaters saying they have, you know, the very best popcorn, or they have the best candy, or they have the best Slurpees. Look, we all get the same sodas. We've been voted #1 popcorn like 20 times already. We always change it up and make sure we're not serving anything that's been standing around too long. And when it comes to candy, we buy the same candy from the same type of places. We want to keep it like it's old Hollywood. As many people know, I have 3 museums. And when you have 3 museums, you tend to get a lot of really unusual and really cool stuff. One of my museums is a 3-dimensional advertising museum. So we're able to refresh the things that come in here kind of on a regular basis and exchange things out, so it always keeps it kind of, okay, what did he put in now? When you come in here, whether you're a young kid and you're looking around and look at on their faces, when they see all the figures and when they see all the different pictures of some of the movies that they've seen, and they see them on the wall, where they see these things, they're like, oh my God, this is incredible. So for some of the adults, it's memory lane. You know, they'll see something that came from a movie they saw 30 years ago, and they'll say, I remember that. I love the place because when I walk in and I can see all the different creations, I like it because it's unique. I like it because it's not just plain, you walk in, you go sit down and see a movie. There's always something different. I like it because it reminds me of something that would be in Hollywood. What do I really love? I love the people that love to come here. Those people, I get more emails, I get more letters, I get more people that send things, and it's just amazing, and they're just so thankful. I just love the fact that a family of 4 or 5 can come in here and they can afford it. We don't want somebody to have to go put a second mortgage on their house to get a ticket and to, buy snacks. That's not what it's about for us. It's amazing how many people we get from all income levels. We get people that, can truly not afford to go see a movie if they didn't come here. And then we get people that come in here that could buy this place 10 times over, and they still like to come because they just like the atmosphere. We keep this theater open because the people love it. They're extremely loyal. We hope that everybody will come and at least check us out. Pollock Tempe Cinemas is our website. They can see for themselves this isn't something that's normal. I think they'll truly enjoy it, and it will definitely be worth their journey. And when you think about it, where can you get all this stuff to do for $3.50?
Coming up, when you head up north to cool off this summer, don't miss a chance to sample some of our state's best wines. We'll talk about that when we come back.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of Grand Canyon Wine Company by the City of Williams.
Okay, it's time to stop whining about hot weather and head up north to wine in Williams, Arizona.
I'm not at the airport, but I am about to take a flight, a wine flight, and Rachel is my pilot here at Grand Canyon Wine Company. You see yourself as kind of a matchmaker between people and their wine.
Absolutely. Have to be. We have to pair the wine with the customer.
So you first ask people what they love, and then you set up a flight.
Absolutely, based off of their palate.
How do you describe the wines grown in this region?
So the wines grown in Arizona, I love to say, have some beautiful contrast to them. So they're fruit forward, dry finish, and everything in between.
I love your wine talk. You're really good at this. Have you been doing this a long time?
No, but I like to say I have.
I was hoping you'd have something really pretentious to say. You know what I mean? Where you're like,
I love what I do, and that's what matters.
Well, that was humble. I wanted pretentious. All right, let's do a flight, because you don't just have wine, but you also have beer and mead from the region.
I sure do. So our meads come from Superstition Meadery, all local ciders. So this one is the Cabernet Sauvignon that comes from the Wilcox region. Another fun one is the Desert Trek. This one also comes from the Wilcox area.
And you can take it on a desert trek.
Yes. Our labels are very adventurous, very fun.
What's this one?
Daydreamer Rosé. It's a Marvedre Rosé specifically. So this one has some delicious fruit-forward notes of watermelon, cranberry, and strawberry with a crisp taste and a gorgeous rose gold color.
Ooh, the Daydreamer for a day drinker.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Is rosé still the popular thing?
It is rosé all day.
And is Merlot still, wait, it was not cool because of Sideways, then it was cool again, then I feel like it went back to not cool, and where did we land?
It's cool because we ran out of our Merlots and we're waiting for a new vintage to come that should be here any day now.
Interesting. So it's,
Yes.
we're back.
Oh, yes.
Okay, don't tell Paul Giamatti. Because he got very upset.
Definitely.
What's in the final glass?
So the final one is going to be the delicious Desert Monsoon Prickly Pear Mead. This one has a delicious fruit-forward notes and a little bit of a dry finish for a mead.
I feel like mead is having a moment. People don't really understand what it is, but it's basically honey wine. Is that fair?
It is. It's fermented honey. But with that, all of our wines are locally sourced and manufactured. We've been around for 14 years. Our tasting room's very versatile. We can take care of any family, any little date night, or any business meeting.
So you can have a private party or meeting.
Absolutely.
If that's how you roll. What do I have in this little ball of a glass?
This is the Pie Hole Porter from Historic Brewing. This has delicious notes of cherry and vanilla.
It's pie hole because that's where you put it, down your pie hole?
Absolutely.
Or what? Or because it tastes like pie? Be honest, Rachel.
Both.
Okay, hold on. Oh, that is good.
Yeah, it has a little bite at the end.
Yeah. You can your own
Absolutely.
wine, right?
We do. We personally can them. We have quite a few select varietals. And the can labels are also very fun and adventurous. You can go camping with them, to the pool, hiking, RVing, glamping.
I know you're not supposed to drink on an empty stomach. How does a person get some food with their wine flight?
We have QR codes set up at all of our tables, connected with Station 66, our sister restaurant next door. You order it, it's very simple, and they deliver it in-house, so you get to enjoy your wine with it.
And you guys are open
Every day.
and you can come in, take a flight. This is a half a flight, right?
This
you do a
is,
full,
this
like
is.
behind you. So you can come in and taste a little bit of this and a little bit of that and then choose what you love.
Exactly. We can customize any flight for anyone. My goal is to make sure everyone leaves here with their favorite wine.
That's a button. I can't do it any better than Rachel just did it. That's it. That's the end.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Grand Canyon Wine Company by the City of Williams.
Coming up, we'll check out a new luxury condo community near Desert Ridge when the mix returns.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by The Lux at Desert Ridge.
There is a new luxury, how can I say this, paradise in the Desert Ridge area. It's called the Lux at Desert Ridge. And Alana, this is beautiful, and this is something new happening here in this area.
Yes, yeah, we love the Lux at Desert Ridge. This is definitely a luxury condominium. We predominantly sell to the mature buyer who wants the no upkeep of their home. They want the lock and leave. They travel. They don't like to be here in the summer. And so we basically gave them everything they wanted.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful. And we're just in the clubhouse here, and this has a lot of amenities when they come in.
Yeah, so upstairs here we have a cyber cafe. We also have a boardroom, which is exclusive that they can rent out if they want.
Wow, you have a gym in here that is state of the art.
Yes.
It's nice. You have a pool, and there's different phases of the condos that you're building here, which is amazing because the floor plans range from.
They range from 1,630 square feet up to over 2,200 square feet.
Okay, the location, because that's what a lot of people look for when they're buying a new condo, and this is perfect up here.
Yeah, this is in the renowned Desert Ridge, and it's actually kitty corner right to the marketplace.
And it's right off the 101, which is really nice too for people who want to get to the airports or downtown or somewhere.
Yeah, the location is just paramount. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this.
I like it. Okay, can I go take a look at one of the condos?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go. Alana, wow, this is beautiful. And so let me make sure you said this kind of like we were walking in. This is one of how many floor plans?
10 total floor plans at the Lux at Desert Ridge.
Wow, you never heard of that before, people having that many floor plans for you to take a look at and have to choose from.
Yes, yeah, we try to design them the best we can to, you know, it's post-tension slab, so the quality construction is off the charts. And in order to get that square footage and then also hide the columns in post-tension, we have to come up with 10 different floor plans to accommodate for that. So there's a lot of work and thought and authenticity that goes into creating the Lux at Desert Ridge.
Yeah, what I love is that your team has thought about a lot of things, from the fireplace to actually the gathering area, which is usually in the kitchen.
Yes, yeah. We really put a lot of emphasis. People love space. Space is key. Less walls, better. And they congregate in space, and large islands is the thing today. And usually people think they can only get that in single family homes. So we went on this venture that we wanted to prove that you could have massive kitchens with large expansive islands. We have all the bells and whistles with all the appliances, and also a wine area as well.
I like that. Okay, we're gonna go to a little area that some people think when it comes to condos, it gets small. Follow me and let's go this way, Lana, because this is the master bedroom in here. And one place I want to go to, and that is the bathroom and into the shower, because this is something amazing, which is pretty cool. Come on in here with me, which is kind of like, wow, how to do an interview here in the master shower. This is really neat here. This is not your small condo shower, is it?
No, we could have a party in here. This is, I could be showering, you could be showering, not that we would, Brad.
No, right, no. But that's what I love, is that you thought of everything when it comes to families, thinking of, wanting to move into the kind of condos, or just someone who is looking to have this type of space.
Yes, size is everything. This condo is our Milan plan, and it's 2,200 square feet. So there's lots of space in here.
And the closet space, that's something that's very important.
Closet is a must, especially for the ladies, and especially for the baby boomer or the mature buyer ladies, because they accumulate stuff, lots of shoes. So we had to make large closets. That was a must.
I'll tell you, this condo is just amazing. As you mentioned, it's one of 10 here at the Lux at Desert Ridge. Available right now for you to come take a look and check them out, and to pretty much find the right living space for you.
Yeah, this place is just gorgeous. It comes in different color palettes. This is more of our contemporary white. This is probably the most sold plan that we have, and also color palette. But we have people that can do wood cabinets if you want. You can do the black and the whites colors. Customization is out there. It's up to you.
There it is. It's the Lux at Desert Ridge. Information's right on the screen, or you can head over to the CW7AZ.com to find out more.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by The Lux at Desert Ridge.
Coming up, we'll see what the 100 Club of Arizona is doing to protect firemen in Arizona next. To help make information decisions in the upcoming election this year, we've launched Elect AZ. It has information on upcoming debates airing live on our other channel, More Arizona, as well as past debates you can go back and watch. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit cw7az.com/electaz. Join CW7 Arizona in celebrating America's 250th anniversary by visiting our website, cw7az.com, to explore a list of local Independence Day celebrations and find the perfect way to honor America's past, celebrate its present, and look ahead to its future.
Aside from the risk of burns, firefighters face many, many dangers on the job, and Melissa Kowalski, CEO of the 100 Club of Arizona, joins us to talk about their new firefighter cancer prevention campaign. Welcome, Melissa. We're so happy you're here. Before we get into the new campaign, tell us about the 100 Club.
The 100 Club is there to support our police and fire throughout the state of Arizona. Rather, if there's an injury or loss, we're there to be able to support. We're their backup. We also like to do as much as we can to prevent injury and loss as well.
Well, speaking of injury, I was shocked to find out that firefighters face such a high risk of cancer, and that it's more of a danger than the fires itself.
Oh, it is such a risk for them, and actually 66% of the firefighters we lose on the job are because of cancer. It is such an epidemic for our firefighters, and we want to do as much as we can to prevent this loss.
Talk about your new campaign.
We are partnering with fire departments throughout the state to be able to purchase a cancer prevention tool called a storm stick that basically will decrease in carcinogen exposure when there's a fire. They can attach it to the fire truck and be able to wash off their turnouts, their uniforms as quickly as possible. And it is our goal to be able to purchase one for every fire truck in the state.
Okay, well, to that end, I want to let you guys hear from Captain Sasha Weller. He's with Scottsdale Fire, and he has a really excellent explanation of how this device can help his crews.
Storm Stick's really a first line of defense for us in the decontamination for our firefighters. So this is a piece of equipment that sticks with the fire truck. It hooks directly to our fire truck. They were originally manufactured by a Valley firefighter with the mission in mind that we were not doing a good enough job at decontaminating our folks as they exited a burning building. It's become a regular piece of our equipment. It's a vital piece of our equipment. It enables us to do what we consider a gross decontamination immediately as our members exit a burning building. They're covered in all sorts of different toxins at that point, and so our goal is to, while they're still in that gear, before we kind of peel that gear off of them and expose them to any of those toxins, that we get those toxins off of them. So it's really our first step in the chain of decontamination.
Well, seeing Captain Weller's explanation of the Storm Stick, I have a really naive question for you, Melissa, which is, why doesn't every fire truck already have this?
Well, it is a fairly new device. It's about 5 years old, and actually a local firefighter invented it.
Wow.
Around the firehouse at the kitchen table with his crew. He had cancer himself, and he wanted to make sure that his crew didn't go through the same journey that he did. So they welded it together, and each stick does cost about $2,000, which oftentimes isn't in a city's budget, or there's other things, and so that's why we want to help be able to fill those gaps that things are not covered by the city or department's budget.
We want to see one of those on every truck, and I know you're off to a great start. You've had a big donation already.
Yes, Valley Toyota donated $50,000, and Mary Carol Sheets Charitable Foundation donated $20,000.
What can people do watching at home that want to make sure that firefighters do not face this danger? I mean, when it's so simple to decontaminate like that, and you can do it right on the truck, to think that it's just a matter of money, you know, stopping firefighters from being as safe as they can be.
Yeah, a great way is to go to our website at 100club.org. We have a page that's dedicated to this campaign, learning more about it, and can donate to it. And also if there's an area. So for example, if you're watching and you're more in, for example, Buckeye, and you want to make sure that Buckeye Fire has it, you can donate specifically to that area, and we'll make sure that that goes to Buckeye Fire or whatever area is of interest of your business or where you live.
Melissa Kowalski, thank you so much for everything that you're doing, the 100 Club. If you guys want more information on how to donate, like Melissa said, maybe you want to donate to the firefighters in your community. Yeah. We're going to have all this information up on our website, which is cw7az.com. Thanks again so much.
Thank you.
Want to know what's airing tonight on the CW7 Arizona? Well, it kicks off with Family Feud and The Big Bang Theory. Then it's our action-packed CW Primetime. That's right, with the next generation of WWE wrestling. That's WWE NXT at 7. Then we finish out the night with some more Big Bang Theory and that boy genius we all love, Young Sheldon. Tonight, starting at 4 o'clock here on the CW7 Arizona, where we like to say, it's all good. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Tomorrow on the show, we'll taste some protein-packed, gluten-free cupcakes. They're just as yummy as they are beautiful. And from fireworks to food, we're talking about how to keep our pets safe for the 4th of July weekend. Plus, we'll check out an affordable new home in Peoria that's on the market in our Property Pulse series. All right, for more information on what we talked about during the show, head on over to the CW7AZ.com. Have a great day, stay cool, and oh, let me tell you my Eminem story. Oh, no, oh, sorry.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by City of Williams, Grand Canyon Wine Company, Grand Hyatt Scottsdale Resort, The Lux, LG, Cheetah Living, and Best Way USA.